Da-na, 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 da-na. Bottom, 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 bottom. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Lunchtime Live. It's a late lunch, all right? If you're on the West Coast, you're eating lunch right now. If you're on the East Coast, you might have already wrapped it up. You might be getting prepared for an early dinner, okay? But it's Lunchtime Live, episode number 140 coming at you. What's up to the people watching? Cheers, everybody. What's crack-a-lacking? I feel great. Stream going down. 3 a.m., bruh. 3 a.m., dog. I will be live at 3 in the motherfucking morning. Fight companion time at 3 in the morning. Savage time at 3 in the morning. I'll be bringing the heat time at 3 in the morning. I'm excited. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to being live. I think it'll be a hell of a vibe, for sure. Hell of a vibe. I already did the weigh-in recap show last night. I had that shit uploaded at like 2 a.m. And if you haven't seen it yet, I should probably have a link to it. That's a good idea. I should have a link to the number one weigh-in recap show in the world. The only weigh-in recap show in the world, really. Bana, bana. If you haven't seen the weigh-in recap show, give it a watch. It's in the description. I'll post the link at the end, and you guys can go watch it, man. You guys can go sit back and watch it, man. You have 3K on Mingyang. Good luck, Santino. Wow, I forgot to finish the... see, I was so out of it last night. I forgot to finish the description of the weigh-in show. Wow. This is that's a rare thing. I didn't expect to do the weigh-in show last night because if you guys follow, you know that it's hard to find any information about the UFC in Asia cards. Like, you can't really find the info. All right. And like when you can't find that info, it throws off your flow. It throws off your flow, bro. It throws off the boys' flow, man. Yeah, you guys will see me at 3 a.m. But what's up, man? I'm going to focus in on the chat now. I hope you guys are well. Went to the gym nice and early today. That's why I decided to come live a little later. Did a quality workout in the, more early hours of the day when it hit back and by at 12:30, bro. I'm excited for this fight card too, man. Isaac Dalgarian versus Yadir Del Valle. I'll lean Dalgarian, but I'm not 100%. You lost dollars on MLB. Now can't bet UFC. Oh, shit. Yes, I'll be waking up at 3 a.m., brother. Of course, Florida man Franco. I'll be here. Dinner time live, Jay, up in this bitch. I've watched all your videos. Thank you, Tenzin. You're putting 1,000 to make 10? Give me a good parlay. Let's go with the Lock City parlay. Over 1.5 rounds in the heavyweights. Pavlovich, Waldo. And give me Mingyang. But also, Aljamain Sterling's a lock. For UK, is it 8 a.m.? You guys are about 6 hours ahead, so I think it's 9 a.m., but not 100% sure. I'm living lavishly, chat. I'm waking up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed early tonight, bro. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock tonight. I already have my plan. Like, this right now is like my late night stream. I'm doing this stream that I'm chilling for a couple hours, and I'm going to fucking sleep, man. I got the AC unit, chat. I got the AC unit, bro. I don't have it on yet, but I have it almost fully hooked up. I just have to plug in the fucking hose. I just wanted it ready for the stream, so I'm going to have that shit on. I'm excited. Borjas did lose a little aura with the haircut, fair. Ortega is fighting and losing, bro. Hell yeah. Ortega's going down. Dinner time live, Herb. I think Sterling could end up subbing Ortega. Bro, Ortega doesn't even look like he wants to fight at all. He doesn't look like he wants to fight at all. You're going to be extremely surprised if Aljo Ortega doesn't get canceled? No, they're forcing Ortega to fight. It's happening. Might put my rent on Aljo. I think he wins. Ortega's still on. Yes. Yes. They moved the fight up to lightweight. That's how. You got 100 on Aljo Zhang. Placed it last week. Am I safe? I think you'll win. I say yes. Hammered Aljo to finish. Not a bad idea, especially seeing how bad Ortega looked. I don't think Ortega's getting cut after this. I think he needs to move up to lightweight. Ortega's not a featherweight anymore, man. It's time to move up to the lightweight division. Enough of it. I don't think it was Shanghai organized crime. I think it was the UFC said, you need to fight. We'll do it at 155. Round 1 KO, Pereira. Yeah, I think Michel Pereira is going to starch Daukaus. Right. Yeah, the UFC is at fault for that because he wanted to move up to 55. But then they're like, oh, well, we got fights for you at 45. Nah, he's moving up to 55 now. Aljo at 50, or it's not Aljo. Ortega at 55 is good, but he's going to lose to Aljo first. He's not beating Aljamain. I think Aljamain is going to show him levels on the ground. I'm actually really excited. How cool is it, bro? I did the weigh-in show last night, and I just had today to just do a stream and chill. I'm going to go to bed early as fuck, wake up, and just stream like a savage, man. I think Where's Waldo wins, bro. I do. I didn't call him the lock, right? But I'm picking him to win. I'm going with him as an underdog. I mean, Battle missed weight, got the fight canceled. Ortega, they moved it up a division. It's still happening. Aljo winning, good show. Yeah, I agree, J-Mac. What's up, bro? You're on vacation. Can't wait for 12:45 a.m. Let's go. Let's go, Jeff Kirby. Who you leaning, Fluffy or RDR? I have to lean towards the side of Fluffy, but RDR more than live, and that pick could definitely be on RDR. I saw that quick win for Naim Jargal, two-man Dumbarall, which I thought he'd probably beat that guy stepping in on real short notice. Hey, the doctor lost, guys. Bruno Brazil representing the Fighting Nerds got the decision. Not that surprised. Not that surprised. Ortega been in the UFC. He got a lot of respect in the promotion. True. True. Charles Johnson, the lock. I think he's a good underdog, but Kavanagh is a tough out. Kavanagh's going to make it a fight. He's a good prospect. He's a good prospect on the rise, man. What's up, Bobby Boucher? I see you, the Bob. I'm excited. I'm excited for the card, man. I'm giddy right now. We're less than 12 hours away. This feels like a holiday for me. Going to bed at 9 o'clock, bro. What the fuck? My plan is to go in bed at 9, hopefully fall asleep by 9:30, wake up at 2:30. That's my plan. Feel like a good 5 hours of sleep. That'll be solid. I feel like I won't need that much sleep because I'm not going to be awake for that long, you know? And then after the stream, I'm going to go to sleep for a couple hours again. What's for lunch / dinner today? I'm going to have like a bowl for dinner. All-nighter here. Good luck on the all-nighter, bro. Is Rongzhu the right Zhu in this one? I think so. I do. I think he is. I think he wins this one. You're going to hit the gym after work, bed by 9:10. It's the best way to do it. If you plan on watching the card, you're on the East Coast, try to get in bed by 9, man. You can wake up if you get in bed by 9. If you don't and you stay up till 12, you're going to feel like shit for a while. You'll start to hit the second wind around fight number 4. But I would rather just get sleep, man. Collab with Aljo? I want to collab with Aljo. What are your thoughts on Fabian Edwards getting the same high head kick KO as his brother? I thought that was amazing. Congratulations to him. You're going for the Tibetan parlay, Rongzhu, Yizha, And Sumudaerji. I think Sumudaerji is live to sell you. You hit a plus 1900 parlay on Contender Series, 3 knockouts. Congrats, bro. You can see Walker making a pass round 1 because he trained with Zhang before. Zhang seems so confident, though. I feel like he saw some things in the training room. He saw some things. I believe in Zhang. I think he wins. You need a 4-legger. You already watched my videos. You didn't. What do you think of the parlay section? Do you like the over in the flyweight fight and the over in the heavyweight fight with Sterling and Zhang? UFC definitely going to keep Ming. She just wasn't ready for Bruna. Bruna Brazil got a lot of fights. No, Aljo fight is actually back on. It got subsequently canceled, and then they put it back on. Can I call them Tibetan? I'll try, Tenzin. Just for you, Tenzin, my old subscriber. You have been watching for a long time. I'll try to mention that they're Tibetan. Yeah, I think Aljo's a lock too, man. T-City looked terrible on the scale. What's good, AJ? I'm glad. I warned you to buy the dip yesterday. Crypto market pumping. Yo, shout out to TrevBot making me money. TrevBot, he was like, bro, buy some ETH. I'm like, fuck it. I got $500 to put in ETH. If you had to choose a martial art, one martial art, train for the rest of your life, which would it be? Just one. Tough, man. Tough. Hard. Maybe like kickboxing. Like jiu-jitsu would be a cool choice, and or Muay Thai, but like I like the MMA Muay Thai more. How much you make on ETH buying the dip? I mean, I have a lot of ETH secured. I have like a couple of them. I just got like a 0.11. $500 ain't getting you that much ETH these days. I'll probably say like, kickboxing / Muay Thai, but like a modified, like MMA Muay Thai, not like traditionalist Muay Thai. I'd say that, Florida Man Franco. So like kickboxing with some clinch. Obviously, I think jiu-jitsu is cool too. And I like the grappling. I feel like the grappling is fun. You can probably roll forever per se, but I don't know. I'd probably pick the striking side. Day's been great today, Reese. Fuck yeah. Hit a fucking back by workout with Jersey Girl, bro. She put me through hell, man. She's on a different level. Imagine if Aljo had to fly all the way to China not to even fight because Ortega had 0 discipline. I'm telling you, they forced him to fight. They said, Brian, you're fighting. We'll do it at 55. What's good, Gunnar Simmons? Unless Walker wins, then I'm fucked. Zhang also and Waldo. I think they hit J-Mac. Probably with Aljo sub, Pereira KO, Johnson moneyline, ballsy. I think the over in the Waldo fight hits. I believe in Where's Waldo. I think he's going to be able to survive the onslaught. I'm going to bed early tonight, Hernanov. I'm sleeping early. I'm going to bed at 9, bro. I'll be sleeping by 9:30. Charles Johnson is a great pick in Borjas. Thanks, Reese. I think they're live underdogs. Hey, guess who's dropping their picks today? Lil Bro is going to be dropping his picks. I'm like, hey, Alex, you doing them? He said, yeah, they're coming. So my little brother is going to have his predictions on his channel, not on mine, a little bit later today. Let's see. Probably, I think he'll get them out by 7. My little brother's channel is right there. Click on it, hit the subscribe, turn the post notifications on. He's almost at 750. He's at 723. Let's get him 750. Yeah, I think Aljo inside distance seems real live, Trev Bob, but maybe not betting wise. I get it, but I think Aljo in a money line is good. Walker has done a little work with Zhang. It's not like they were best buddies, but just sub. Hey, thanks for subbing to Lil Bro. I'm looking forward to him dropping his video. My brother is sharp. Yeah, he went 8-2 on PFL last night. He hit a couple of underdogs. Any bro of AJ's bros is of mine. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Bobby Boucher. Glad I can have a couple brews during the fights tonight. Sucks in Australia. Cards start at 8 a.m. Today, 5:30. Time to cook. Hey, enjoy yourself, Reeves. Your bro's cool. Subbed up. Thanks, Bet and such. I'd like to get little bro joining me at least once a month for a live stream or something. I think like we could have like a brotherly banter stream where me and him just go back and forth. I've also mentioned doing a show on his channel with me and him in person live or pre-recorded. Actually, he said he likes pre-recorded better, but I don't know. We'll see. I would like to. I think it'd be fun, man. Just me and him chopping it up on his channel. Suarez Lemos. If it's striking, it's Lemos. If it's grappling, it's Suarez. He was unlucky with the Romanov pick. Any of the ref wouldn't have been separating the clinch. Fuck it. It was a close fight. Split decision. Is he much younger? He's 21. But he's sharp, man. He's called some good. He picked Ko over Oban Elliott. He's got some good underdog takes. He doesn't care about going against the grain. Like, he's cool with that. He doesn't have an issue with it. He has some psychotic calls, KZ. Take a 3 a.m. Ripskis. Bro, I've been over 2 weeks, no rips, and I have not felt better. My energy levels are crazy, man. I've just been doing the Zinskis, no Ripskis. My energy's through the roof, bro. Workouts are better. My God. You know, I chose Borjas, but you can't see him losing. Maybe I'm a bit biased. Listen, good luck to him. I like Borjas. Sumudaerji's long and he's fast from the outside, but I think Borjas is a sharper striker. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I hit. You see Westin Wilson making out of the first round? I think second round. Have you been taking more Zins since you stopped smoking? Not really. About the same. Just I'm not stoned and having Zins. Which is better, you know? One fix instead of two is probably better. Only thing I've been doing more is I've been playing a little more video games, bro. I've been playing a little UFC lately. I got to do like a special edition UFC stream one day. I got to see if I can set that up on this laptop. Sumudaerji's the better striker. Borjas only looked good against an awful striker in Ronaldo. We'll see. I think that Borjas is clean. You're smoking a fat blunt right now, AJ. This I miss you. Listen, I'm not never allowed to smoke. I'm not saying I'll never smoke again. I just haven't had the urge. How's my grappling in UFC? I would say my UFC grappling is decent. You will wreck me in UFC 5. Listen, bro, we all got to get on KZ's stream and play. KZ needs to set it up, bro. A tournament, bro. It can be any of the fucking gang that wants to join in. Maybe like an 8-fighter tournament or something. It's always fun to watch AJ live, even if there's no special events. Of course, it's fun when it's about to be fight night. Yeah, it adds excitement. But even just me bantering. Next week, I'll be live still doing my shit without the UFC. How come Ortega never looks dead or always looks dead on the scale but never comes ripped from camp? I'm assuming that he doesn't have a great diet because his body fat is on the higher side. Yeah, I got PS5, KZ. I'm going with Su Young Yu. I almost pick flip, but I didn't allow myself. If you had to make a 4-leg money line parlay, what would it be? We'll go Aljo, Zhang. We'll go Pereira. Yizha. If I can't do any overs. You like my predictions? Hey, thank you, Elite Ball Knowledge. I appreciate that. New job so close to my house. It is pulled up to take some midday lunchtime ribs. That's fucking great, Trev, but I'm happy for you, man. A quick commute to work is powerful, man. Mine is only a few steps away, right? It's down the stairs and I'm in my office, you know? But I definitely could see like having like an hour commute, bro. Rough. You went big on Waldo? Good luck on Waldo. He's a live underdog for sure. You're the UPC champ and UFC 5 champ. Call me double champ. Oh, shit. You live 10 minutes away from the bars. Yeah, that's great, Herb. That makes life a lot better. Does Crosbie make it out of round one? I lean no. What's up, 40K ODS? You know, I had to lock in with you before fight night. I'm glad to see it, my friend. I think Sterling wins, yeah. I think he's live for a finish, but decision at worst. 3 main locks. Zhang, Sterling, and the over in the Waldo fight. Hey, what's up, Useless? Yeah, bro. Fight's going down in less than 12 hours, chat. We got 10 hours and 39 minutes until fight time. Did I work a Monday through Friday job? So I was actually in college when I started the channel, bro. And I was just doing little fucking landscaping gigs here and there, just making a little side cash. And then sure enough, I dialed in as I was in school. And then I started making like part-time job money a little bit over a year into YouTube. And then next, you know, it turned to a full-time gig a couple years later. I timed it quite well, man. Because, you know, I had the in-school excuse of not having a full-time gig while doing this full-time when I wasn't really doing much on the monetization side. Like, you know, you don't get monetized till you pass that 1,000 subs and you get the watch hours and shit. Call me the prop hunter. Oh, shit. Or prop hunter savage. Ortega's fighting. Yeah, he's got balls, man. Nah, he was forced to fight. They say you better. I went to college for mass communications, integrated advertising, and public relations. That's what I got my bachelor's in. Is Borjas the doggy lock of the card? I think he's a, you know, dog pig. I didn't call him a savage dog lock. But yeah, I think he wins. Yizha points plus 650. I feel like Yizha eventually finishes him. I feel like Wilson will melt at some point. That's what I'm thinking. At some point, he melts. Should you put Nueraji in your parlay? I left him out of my most confident picks, not because he doesn't seem like a fun prospect, but I just feel like the unknown factor is my biggest worry with him. I mean, he hasn't fought in over a year, and the guy he just beat is 101. He should definitely win. He's a pick for sure. But at the minus 470 tag, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. He's a fat fucking favorite that has no high level fights. His biggest fight was the road to UFC fight, which he won by violent knockout. The guy he beat wasn't all that good. Not saying that Kiefer Crosbie is some world beater. Yeah, he's the red hot prospect from that, you know, region. He should definitely win. Four-legger, Rongzhu, Johnson, Borjas, Pereira. Respect, Bogdan. You think Walker will be able to block the punches Zhang with his face? Smart. While your dedication is intense, you ever have hard times like you didn't know what you're going to do for your career? Like you ever think about quitting your channel at any point? After I hit 1,000 subs the first time, I did get a little lazy for about 2 weeks and only did the main event, co-main event, and the weigh-in show predictions. But then something clicked and I got back on the horse. I realized, all right, stop being lazy and then get back after it. And then I just, you know, started crushing it, man. I started doing full card predictions all in one video. I started doing the betting show and it just all came together, man. And then I just said, I'm doing this for the long haul. I said, I'm fucking crushing this. Like, I'm bringing the heat, man. And then strong faith and commitment. And then this year I started the daily live show. And that kind of changed the game with the afternoon streams. I started lunchtime live this year, you know, so I can't imagine lunchtime live in like 4 years. You're calling Zhang to beat Walker? Me too. College degree, Jay. How did this Walker bum get a main event? I mean, Walker's popular as fuck. You're heading Florida tonight. Gonna get there at almost 1 a.m. Might have to stay awake for the fights. You're definitely gonna, man, unless you want to sleep for 45 minutes. Solangrabo is the best prospect out of China, Tibetan, after this morning's fights for sure. What's his record? Interesting. I called Islam to beat Moicano early this year. That was pretty good. No, I think, you know, that was a good pick. I mean, for sure, but I do think it was a crazy favorite for a reason. Zhang kind of scared me. You look like he struggled with Hibaro's range until he landed the nasty 3-piece. Ribero's deceptively good with straight shots, to be fair. Walker's a little chinny. And Zhang eventually lands the bomb. I'm going Zhang. And he's gotten better since then. He's still young. Zhang's young, bro. Zhang's a really young light heavyweight. 27? It's a baby in the light heavyweight division. Johnny Walker, too many L's, too many flaws. Lunchtime live, eh? No wonder Paulo hides this time around. You want to make sure people wake up at 4 a.m. for the fights? You put Westin Wilson on them prelims. He's a marauder. That's funny. Yo, AJ, your bro is pretty good at PFL picks. Shout out to y'all. I see the influence. Hey, thank you, Zay Automatic. That's sick, man. Lil bro is the PFL Mac. Sulan Grangbo is good, but Nueraji has been fighting for much longer. I'm going to have to look this guy up, Sulan Grangbo. So he fought on road to UFC today. I won't lie to you. I didn't see it live. I'll watch the replay. 10-3. He started off his career 1-3. It's a pretty sick turnaround. Okay. I mean, you know, potential is there. Hasn't necessarily fought anybody of major note, but potential is there. Chances of Johnson either winning by KO or decision. I definitely lean decision. What do you think of Fabian Edwards, KO being the same day, 3 years apart from Leon? Hey, listen, it's one of those things where I don't believe in coincidences. It's almost like foreseen by the universe for that shit to happen. What's up with the first fight? I feel like the dog could be barking early. I mean, maybe. What's up, dog? Nice dog lotto. Cook me up. Let me hop on stream. Thursday's the day to hop on, bro. No guest on this show, love. I love you, but I can't, bro. I can't. I got to limit it just to that. I'm going with Satybaldiev, yeah. Gianni the Greek, sprinkle on the first dog. I'm laying down the value side at plus 115. He's only 20 years old, and he just looks unbelievable. His striking is sublime. His losses when he's 15. He turned pro that young is crazy. Mingxi really lost to Bruno Brazil. It's not a terrible loss, though. Brazil's very experienced. Brian Battle, dirty boxing debut, August 29th. What? What? Damn. Who's he fighting? Who's he fighting? This is real? I don't see anything. Where'd you see that? Coleman goes distance? I did until I saw Ortega look like a fucking dead man. Who's he fighting? Who's he fighting? That's crazy. I've worn that hat for a while. I've been rocking this hat for a bit now. A few years of it. Hey, shout out to Captain Autism. I appreciate you. Thank you for 99 cents, bro. Much love. Hell yeah. Brian Battle going to dirty boxing. Maybe next is BKFC. That's not a bad idea. That's a solid idea. Yeah. DBX 3 live on YouTube. Shit. I wonder. Interesting. We'll see how he fucking does. I don't know. The funniest thing I've seen was that Contender Series guy saying line up all the pedos, sex offenders, trans. Yeah, he's fucking nuts, bro. That guy is literally crazy. You see MMA Guru coping hard about Hamzat's win? Yeah. I mean, listen, he's boys with DDP. He's boys with DDP. Of course that he's going to be repping for his boy. Of course he's going to want his boy to go out and win. There's an inherent bias, dog. He met DDP in person and did an in-person interview with him. He hung out with him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Zohan? Good to see you, bro. You feeling a clean sweep? Hey, it's clean sweep time. Guru knew Hamzat would win. He just had to play it off. I think he was going for hope. That was a hope-based prediction. There's an element of that, hope-based predictions. Who you got, AJ? Islam Makhachev or JDM? I am going to be torn as fuck. I don't know. This fucking guy. What's up, Death Chill? Good to see you, dog. Chat. We're at 48 likes. Let's break into 50 likes. Hit the fucking button for the boy. Shout out to the people watching live, man. Guru isn't wrong about this control-based wrestling ruining divisions. Bro, it's the one boring fight. Boring. I actually enjoyed it, but I love Khamzat, so maybe it's different. But it was the one fight that was not violence through and through. It's the one from Khamzat. He's getting comfortable at middleweight. He's getting comfortable with his newfound cardio. Let's give him a fucking little bit of a break. It was still immense domination. You think you're a bad luck charm for fighters? All 4 fighters I've met recently and taken pictures with have fallen off hard. O'Malley, Brian Battle, Davison, Figgy, and Brian Ortega. That's funny as fuck, man. Holy shit. Hey, if you're a fighter, don't run into the Zohan. Your career's done. Thank you for $5, love. You're going with Long Xiao, Charles Johnson, Borjas for the W, and Where's Waldo, plus 6,095. Wow, that's a good one. Good. Shout out. Thank you for the $5, my friend. What a savage. What a savage. Look at this guy. Little sharp dog attack. This guy's got balls on him. The man of the stones, the underdog sniper. Good luck, love. Going into work, I'll be out just in time to catch the fights. Lucky you. If you don't like wrestling, go watch Muay Thai. Fair. I like the dominance from Khamzat. I don't think every one of his title fights is going to look just like that. Yeah, you definitely should love MMA. Ortega just had to break his beak before moving up to 55. He's coming for Ilya's head. Oh, yeah. No, I'm joking when I say, oh, yeah. That's sarcasm. No. No. You think Islam's a lock versus Jack Della? I mean, the fights are this morning. I don't know, or tomorrow morning. I don't know if they're not really tonight. They're at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Depends, I guess, on the time zone. You think AJ should step in for Ortega? Listen, I'll fly out to Shanghai right now. I'll get there before the fights end, probably. No, I honestly wouldn't even get there until the post-fight. It's DDP's fault. The fight was kind of dull. Hope the other contenders can get back up. That's true, man. It's also the element of you got to defend the position. Favorite plus straight money. I mean, I like Waldo, Johnson, Borjas, 3 dogs. Khamzat performance has definitely grown on me, not going to lie. I just had to go through the stages of grief. Once you go through it, you see how impressive it is to just body him. I'm sleeping before the fights. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock, bro. I'll probably fall asleep by 9:30, in bed by 9 tonight. So I got a very strict regimen today. I'm going to try to sleep at least 5 hours. I'll get up at 2:30 in the morning. In bed by 9, I should be able to wake up fine with 5 hours of sleep. You're going to drop acid and stay up till Sunday? Good fucking luck with that, Jeff Dissatel. I'll pass. Shout out Westin Wilson. Tulit's favorite fighter, Westin Wilson. No late night stream tonight, no. Late night stream was last night, and then we did the weigh-in show literally right after. Yeah, if we're on the East Coast, I recommend you guys sleep a few hours. At least go to bed at fucking 10, man. You think Waldo gets chinned? I guess I really think Waldo's defensive boxing could hold up fairly well. Wilson is fighting for his career. What's up, Vince D? 3 a.m. Eastern time tonight, the fights are on, Zay. Yes, I'll be live for the first fight. I'm going live for the entire card. Finally caught alive. Hey, I'm glad to have you back, bruh. I'm glad, man. Yeah, Guan, I'm glad to see you. I mean, Xiao definitely got a shot, bro. I'm not confident Su Young Yu, but I'll stick with the pick. You're considering them tonight as you're going to pull an all-nighter? Respect. See, I got to go to sleep. I'm going to feel terrible if I do that. Especially, I got to do the recap show. It's not like I can just sit here and fuck around. I got to give you guys my proper play-by-play. Then I got to do a full recap. I got to get some rest first. A couple D-gen with Waldo. But I think Waldo goes over a round and a half. I like that call the most. I think Waldo can survive the onslaught. No, I won't press snooze. Jersey Girl's getting up with me for at least a half hour. She's getting me some coffee. I said, Jersey Girl, we in this together or not? She said, we're all in this together. Would I support Brian Stan if he ran for president? That's funny. Yeah, exactly. You guys need a clear-headed AJ. If you guys want to pull an all-nighter, if you're not doing play-by-play, it's a different conversation. But if you are, fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck. Doing the same? Hey, let's go, Gunnar Simmons. I got home from work at midnight. I'm staying up watching the fights with you. I'll see you at 2 a.m. in the Midwest. Hey, see you then, James Foster. It's different when you're sitting there getting baked as opposed to actually running a stream. Exactly. If you're just sitting there stone, you can chill. Dirty boxing card, the 29 stack. Check the DMs on IG. I'll check them right now. Rosenstruik versus Perez. That is a cool fight. Lombard versus Cannon. Breeden versus Quinones. Clark Zamora. Ulysses Diaz versus Phil Hawes. Carvalho's on the card. Caceres on the card. I wonder. Oh, wow. Tyson Nam fighting Bandejas is cool. I wonder who we're going to see Brian Battle fight. Huh. I don't know. I wonder. Your bro's been on fire with PFL last week with Carmouche. Now this week, 3 dogs cashing. Hey, Lil Bro's got good picks. He's dropping his UFC picks today as well. I know he's late to the party. I'm like, bro, can you get them out earlier? He's promising me that next card he'll get them out earlier. So if you want to subscribe to his channel, the link is right there. He'll have the picks out here shortly. And hopefully we can get this motherfucker to drop picks earlier. I think once he hits 1,000 subs, he'll be dropping them a little earlier. He's at 727. So make sure you subscribe to Lil Brother and check out his picks. Brian Battle versus Luke Rockhold. But I think Luke Rockhold is boxing in the Misfits card. I'm the champ of the MMA space. Hey, thanks, Premium Picks. Preach, I'm the Marab of this game. You're low-key leaning Walker just because you're not impressed with Ming's resume. Walker's chinny as fuck. I'm looking at the underdogs in Johnson, Borjas, and Waldo to make a splash. Just tuning in, but how's the Ortega fight still on? You look at a zombie walking. He was forced to fight. That's how. They forced his ass to fight. They said, you have to fight. You have to. Battle did lose aura. Facts. Go subscribe to AJ's brother. Hey, Rizzy Boyev was definitely going to dog Battle. He's a great pick. The Battle aura going down fast, but let's see how he does in dirty boxing, man. I wish him luck over in DBX. Shit, it ain't a joke. Dirty boxing, those guys can throw hands. Those guys can throw real hands, bro. Walker sub, you see it now, AJ. I called decision for Hamzat 2. Check Discord. So you told me you're the Mystic Mac, Elijah. I'll check Discord later. I respect it. No, Battle is not fighting you well. Why couldn't Hamzat actually work to end the fight? I mean, positional dominance, I get it. But it's easier said than done for us pundits on the outside to shit talk it. Duplessis a gangster. AJ, since I haven't had the time to do my picks and analysis, I realize how much work you actually put into this shit, especially with Contender Series 2. Thanks, Casey. It's a full-time commitment, bro. It is a full-time job, KZ. So it becomes like if you have a full-time job and you're doing this full-time, then you have 2 full-time jobs. It's over a 40-hour week and time put in, bro. Like you're locked in. You got to love it. You got to say, this is my dream and this is what I want. And that's what I say. And this is what I want to be. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Anybody can just break down the fights, but it's different when you actually have some worthwhile shit to say. Thanks, Casey. I don't want to be anything other than me. Who else is chasing Wilson? I don't recommend it, but good luck if you are. I know a handful of folks in chat are going Westin Wilson. Good luck to them. Good luck to those animals. How worried are you about the judging for the fights in Shanghai? Only a small piece of me. I think Shanghai will be just. Hey, shout out to the donos up in here. Zay Automatic with 20 bucks. Just a fraction of how much I actually owe you, dog. Y'all are the goats, this MMA prediction shit. Yo, thank you, brother. Big W to Zay Automatic for the $20 donation. All right? I appreciate you a lot, man. Hey, Trevbot, thank you for $1.99. Big Bang Bosh up in this bitch, man. Shout out to you, Trev. Thanks, bro. Your commentary alone is worth 1 million subs. Thanks, Joe Dirt. One day we'll be at 1 million subscribers. I'm here for the long haul. I've said it for how long? You've heard it for years. This is the long game, bro. This is something I'm doing forever. This is not it's not a quick rise, bro. This is slow and steady wins the race. And I'm grateful to have the badass following that I already have, you know? And I appreciate you guys every single day. How do I like my steak? You know I like my steak medium well, dog. Nah, honestly, I like it medium straight. Fuck medium well. I was going to say medium rare, but I'm like, nah, medium. I go medium, bro. I'm a medium steak guy. Dennis Ramirez with 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to everybody gifted a membership. Y'all better tune in to the members only content. Join the Discord. We got Premium Picks getting one. Chance Johnson getting one. Brian Tays getting one. Joanne Sluice getting one. And Tell getting one. Shout out. Big W. Thank you, Dennis Ramirez. I appreciate you, man. W in chat for Dennis gifting 5 memberships, bro. That right there is a badass donation. Medium steak right down the center, bro. I'm a fucking down the center savage, I guess. I like medium, bro. I think medium is great. Medium is nice. I don't like it well done. I don't like it medium well. I like it medium. Medium rare, I don't know, man. I'd try it. I've trusted Pereira too many times and he's been let down. Daukaus ain't no slouch. Way more technically sound than the circus fighter. I think Daukaus is a chase of a dog. He's not going to win by sub, especially not early. Dude, it's crazy. I meant to say I'm here with you, juggling work and family between YouTube and research. Like, mad respect, bro. I learned it ain't easy. Thanks, J-Mac. Anybody that's attempted it at the level that this type of channel takes realizes it's a fucking hustle, bro. You better wake up with the fire inside and love this shit. That is the only way. The fire inside and you love this shit. Only way to be. Medium rare is the cheat code. Oh, shit. All right. You like somewhere between medium and medium rare. Medium's respectable. I definitely like the medium on the more medium rare side. But if I say medium rare, sometimes it's more on the rare side. I'm like, I like a little more cooked. We push it to the motherfucking limit, useless. Let's go. Hey, 63 likes from the Savages. We're making progress on the road to 100. Let's get 70 likes now. 7 of you guys hit that button. And if you don't know, we are close to 52,000. We are at 51,909 subscribers. We are 91 subscribers away from 52,000. Big shit. AJ, you the man. Make my hospital job way too entertaining. Watch out for Etcher Souza on Dana White's Contender Series. Been training with him for a long time. He'll get the W. Hey, Jamie Vizcaino, big W to you. Greetings from the USA to Spain, bro. I'm glad I'm helping making the gig a bit easier. And I will watch for you, boy. Good luck to them. Sauce Vita for me, you can turn a Chuck Rose into a ribeye for that thing. Sauce Vita, I never heard of that. Sauce Vita, what is that? Favorite cut of steak? I mean, because I'm very protein based, I go with the fucking sirloin. Bump. Sauce Vita. I'm gonna look it up right now. I never heard of this, bro. Am I living under a rock? Maybe. Interesting. Huh. That's pretty cool. Huh. Might have to try that one day. Vacuum packed me and cooking in a water bath. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like Texas Roadhouse. Age is going to be hard to stay up. Nah, not for your boy because I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock, dog. Going to bed early tonight, bro. I'm streaming and then just laying low, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And then, yeah, we'll be good. You want a tomahawk steak? Get that tomahawk. Yeah, Roadhouse, surprisingly consistent. But I'll tell you, personally, I prefer the Outback steak over the Roadhouse. But maybe I haven't tried Roadhouse in a while. What is this? Dude, the Guru croaking is always a joke, bro. People say that all the time. It's just like a fucking, it's running jokes. It's like when they say it about Rogan and shit. Will you say it would be impossible for the Walker fight to go distance? If that fight goes distance, I will be shocked. You can also cook tough meats long enough to get them tender without bringing their internal temp above medium rare. Interesting. All right, Ben. That's good to know. Like a medium rare barbecue. That's cool as fuck, actually. Damn. That seems like the proper way to be doing shit, man. Not done enough. Santos Walker part 2. I don't think it's a 5-rounder. I don't think Walker's as good as he was when he fought Santos. I don't know, man. I think Walker's getting worse. I think Walker's mentally checked out a bit. Do you like deer meat? Deer meat is okay. I've had it maybe twice. I think Walker's getting walked as well. Mid rare is where it's at. Medium rare savagery, bro. It was a joke. That's my only stay away fight. It's dog or pass. I think the Westin Wilson one, yeah, it's like he's too big of or excuse me, Yizha too big of a favorite to really justify. But it's not like you want to be betting the Westin Wilson side neither. We eat a lot where I'm at. And WGA savage, bro. You're a savage, my friend. You're a certified G, bruh. He's a certified G, dog. Yo, I got to ask you, chat. I'm going to throw a poll up. This is not a guarantee. I got to see if my processing system allows. If not, I'm going to have to upgrade and get like another fucking computer, which I'm considering before the end of the year for sure. All right, I'm going to ask a question. All right. What do you guys think of this? Should I do an occasional UFC 5 gaming and Q&A stream? I'll leave the poll up for like 10 minutes or so because I'm curious, man. Some people have asked, but I know some of the savages want to see it. But I don't know if the Q&Ers are like, that'll bore me. But it could be a cool element to the channel. And I don't think it'd be that hard to set up. I just have to get myself like on the corner, I should. All right. I went for the Savage Parlay Death Chill. Over 1.5 Waldo and Pavlovich. Almost said Prohashka. And I went Mingyang. Once in a while, throw in for extra content. Yes, yes. It'd be cool to watch the fight card simulated. Interesting. I would want to just fucking run it online and just play random ass matches. That's true. I could run a main event fight and play with the fight I picked. You're right. Hey, shout out to the boy. It's a risky one, Chris Hayes. It's a pay the rent if you ain't got nothing to bet. Thank you for $2, bro. W for adding the pay the rent parlay. Thank you, Chris Hayes, for the 2. I got you, dog. Thanks, brother. I can't find the video of Hamzat flicking DDP's nose mid-fight. Shit was epic and hilarious, bro. Everything he did was domination-based. Chepe, yeah, but it's different, though. Different for Chepe. Chepe's a different animal. Chepe's a different beast, you know? I'm doing good, Michael Varelli. I'm doing good. What was the pay the rent parlay? We went with Zhang KO Waldo decision. I hope UFC 6 is crossplay. I'm excited for UFC 6. I've been actually liking UFC 5 a bit more. I think it's a solid game. Giving it a chance after I've been playing Undisputed for a bit. I'm ready for UFC 6, though. I just hope that the ground game is more immersive, bro. It's so, I don't know. Like, the submissions are okay, but it's just weird. I feel like they could make it better. I just want, like, less robotic transitions on the ground, too. 24-hour AJ, bro. A 24-hour stream would go crazy. I don't know about a 24-hour. Maybe like a fucking 4-hour stream. Something like that. Yeah, the ground game needs work. Doom, 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 doom. I like that they have the ranked online mode where you can just play striking only, though, if you want. I haven't played it, but too much on the ground. People will spam all day, and I'm a wrestler first. I like the pressure style with good takedown defense. Is the Ortega fight still on? Yes, it is. 4th round was a little better. I think that 5 they could, or for 6 rather, they should do something. They're supposed to make it this year, Matt LePage, but I don't think so. There's no word of it. I don't know when they're going to announce it. I would assume if it was going to come out, they'll be announcing it this month and maybe try to do like a Christmas time release. But I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to come out in like March to June of next year. But I do hope that it's better than the current one. I hope. Undisputed Forever streams. People love Undisputed Forever. Undisputed Forever looks cool, but I don't have it. I do not have the Undisputed Forever, chat. I should have it, though. You're right. But yeah, I don't know when 6 is coming out. It was supposed to be coming out this year. People talked about it coming out 2025, but I think 2026. There's been no info. I haven't heard a thing. We'll see. AJ, what's the deal with Ortega wanting to cut insane weight and not just move up? He wanted to, but the UFC, I guess, pressed him not to. He asked Dana at a presser, and he said it was the last thing on his mind at the moment, so I doubt this year. Exactly, Matt LePage. He's got other things. And I guess, they feel like UFC 5 still getting updates is worthwhile. Aljo minus 5.5. I think so. Second leg to get to plus 250. Shit, bro. Maybe the Waldo over, but I don't know if that gets you to plus 250. The UFC 5 ground would actually annoy me. Haven't actually trained. I'd be so ass. It's very robotic, dude. It's very robotic. Yeah, Dana doesn't have much control over the game, but I'm sure that he has influence. If he was like, let's get that game out, they'll get it out. But right now, there seems to be no rush. I would like them to release some info. That'd be cool. You don't think Waldo will get slept in round 1? I don't think he's getting slept in round 1. I don't think that Pav is going to just blitz him, man. Waldo's a former pro boxer. Waldo's quick. Waldo can, at the very least, I think Waldo can make it more competitive than people expect. This is the first lock you've been worried about in weeks? Fuck it. We ride, bruh. We ride. The 2-leg parlays tend to be money, so let's get it. 2-leg parlay savage mode. 2-leg parlay animalistic savagery. Dun, dun, dun. Is there a chance Ortega's acting up just to play mind games with Aljo? No, I don't think so. He looked genuinely uncomfortable on the scale and at the face-offs. More confident in Johnson or Borjas? Tough, bro. I feel like Johnson, he's got more proof in the pudding, but Borjas looks fast. It's tough, man. I don't know. Picking between the two is like close. I feel the confidence is similar for different reasons. I think that Kavanagh's got great potential, but he's young. I think that Sumudaerji is, okay, and Borjas has got more upside. Dana's going to put the Nelk boys in UFC 6. Honestly, won't be surprised. You'll see fucking Steve will do it at middleweight. Don't forget Ortega's an actor. Oh, shit. Missed the early action, but just threw down big on Aljo Moneyline and Zhang Moneyline, minus 185. Hey, you know what? The odds have gotten wider. It was minus 121 on Wednesday. Films tell you no matter what range Johnson is cooked. Damn, son. It's tough, man. Borjas or Energy. I feel like I like the range advantage for Johnson. I like Borjas' strike speed. Ortega just seemed out of it. No, the Ortega fight's back on, guys. It was canceled, but then they put it back on. They moved it up to lightweight. Aljo line is huge now. Hopefully you guys bet it on Wednesday. You think Ortega looks like he's about to play some rope-a-dope and head home? Hope he's fully recovered for the fight, but it looks bad. Agreed. Something to think about is the amount of punches Kavanagh throws. I feel like the audience eye, he's going to throw more, but Charles is going to pick his shots, but judges give it to Kavanagh. He does have the Chinese heritage as well. He's half Chinese. Long or Young? Pick Young, Su Young Yu, but nervously. I am. I think Aljo looks fine at lightweight. I'm not worried. I think he looks good. Ortega looked pretty terrible, even cutting to 153. So minus 5.5 stayed at minus 150 all week for Aljo. Please don't bet it before me. I think it's a good line. I think he dominates. Yeah. Yeah. I think 50-45, 49-46, 50-45, all live. Kiefer Crosbie could get a big upset. That would be a big upset because he's fighting on a guy they're hyping from that region. Chinese sensation. Last time Charles fought him, screaming at the TV for him to throw a fucking punch. I don't know why he's being tentative last time. He'd throw the match with low output. Fair. But he was fighting a fucking experienced powerhouse in Temerov. And he still won the third round. UFC needs a 40-plus league. That's crazy. I don't think they're doing no 40-plus league for the UFC. I don't see it. I don't see a 40-plus league. Yeah, I can explain the betting spread for you. So let's say, the 3.5 on the side of an underdog is what you want to play. Normally, that's what people want to do. So meaning they can lose by 3.5 points or less. What does that mean? Okay. 29-28, 29-28, 29-28. They lose by 3 points. Okay. So it's kind of, it'd be easier if I drew it out. 3-point loss there because it's on all three judges' cards, not just one judge, right? So if you have 1 point disadvantage, 1 point disadvantage, 1 point hits. Now, if you have a split decision, it's only 2-point differential. They lose, it still hits. Now, if they win by any means necessary, it hits as well. But on the flip side, if there's a 30-27, there's a 29-28, and there's a 29-28 going towards them, right? It could also be within the point margin. You understand what I'm saying? Because then it gets them in the game. But if you have like a majority decision with a 30-27 in the mix, then they could be fucked if it's not two, or actually if it's two 28-28s, but if it's a draw, then you could still be fucked on it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, no, that will work. 30-27 and then two 28-28s will work. Yeah. It's easier to explain when you fucking write it out, but hopefully you can get what I'm saying. So essentially, you're saying that you believe your fighter can win a round. That's what the 3.5 would be. And then on the other side, there's the spread on the, wider than. So let's say you bet the 3.5 in the minus territory. That means, okay, they need to win dominantly, whether it be 30-27, 29-28, 29-28, you'll hit, or 30-27s across the board, or a finish, it'll hit. 40 plus is BKFC, valid. And you know what? Slugging fist at 40 plus still seems to work. Chat, we're at 87 likes, 88 now. We're making our way to 100. We just hit the hour mark of the special stream. I'm going live at 3 a.m. So you guys will see me in 10 hours, actually 9 hours and 59 minutes. Make sure you guys hit the freaking button here. Let's get 100 likes for the stream. Show some love. Hit the 100 likes. We got nearly 200 live watchers. So let's run it up to 100 likes, chat. Make sure you guys subscribe too, because we're closing on 52,000. You really need Unc Johnson to deliver? Hey, he might. I'm picking him. Ortega looked like shit on the scale. They moved the fight up to a 153-pound catch weight. So it's essentially a lightweight fight. Fight to start a round means if you pick fight to start round 2, that means the fight starts round 2. If you pick fight doesn't start round 2, then it doesn't start round 2. It ends in the first. I don't think Aljo's fucking this up, chat. I think Aljo's going to look pretty good. I like this fight from Mr. Aljamain. Charles plus 220 right now. People love Kavanagh, man. He's good, but I'm not sold yet. He's a great prospect. Fight to start round 2 or 3 are my favorite props. They are good props. Especially if you're like, I don't know about the over 1.5, but I think it starts the second round. Or you don't know about the over 2.5, but you think it starts the third. Yeah. Or if you don't want to play an under 1.5, you say fight doesn't start round 3. RDR or Fluffy. I got my boy Fluffy. Early lean Fluffy, but worried. Am I sure about Borjas? I mean, he's not a lock, but I'm picking him. I'm riding with my side, clenching my pearls, and let's go. You going Aljo late TKO? I smell it. I think inside distance live form. I can see ground and pound. I think Salsa Boy going to dance too, foot of culture. I completely agree. We're going Salsa Boy gang. I almost pick flipped one with Long and you, but I stuck with my initial lean. Sterling and Walker getting KO'd. Anything else? Parlay shop? Shit, I don't know about Sterling and Walker getting KO'd. How does Wilson win? A fluke submission or a fluke knockout? Not going to happen, probably. Smash the like button. Yep, fights are on ESPN Plus, 3 a.m., guys. Tune in with me here at 3 a.m. as well. I'll be live. You know your boy comes through. Come on now. I'll be up and at him. I'll be ready to rumble at 3 a.m. I'll be straight chilling. No stress, no worries, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fucking go. Yeah, I'm ready too, Jeff. It's game time. Michel, Pereira, Rongzhu, Borjas, over 2.5. Aljo. Yeah, I think that 4-legger could hit. Thank you for explaining that. Bet on FanDuel and DraftKings for a fuse and never knew what those two meant. Now it clicked. Hey, I got you, Michael Maloney. I got you. Listen, I'm here to help, bro. Even if you don't agree with my takes, you just want some inside knowledge on what it all means. Wake up and push-ups, bro. Wake up, hit a fucking stretch, put some cold water on your face, slap yourself a couple times, and call it a day. It's time to thrive, chat. We got 3 a.m. fight night. Yeah, class is in session, man. I got you, savages. Don't worry about it. Wow, people like the idea of the gaming stream. It's at 85% yes. Damn, son. All-nighter live stream is crazy. Fuck no. No, I want to chill, relax, take a nap. I'm going to sleep for the night for like 5 hours. So I like Bet Online and Hard Rock Bet. Hard Rock Bet odds are kind of annoying because they're not as good, but versatility is good. And I can just put money straight into it. Whereas with Bet Online, I have to use crypto, and the exchange rate bullshit always pisses me off because I lose money off fees. Yeah, that shit annoys me. What happened with Ortega? Terrible weigh-in. They had to move the fight up a class. He looked really bad. He looked really, really bad. The worst I've ever seen. Hey, thank you for being the 100th like Rockford Gutter guy. Thanks, man. Fuck yeah. America. Fluffy Hamzat. I still will lean Hamzat, but Fluffy definitely poses that cardio threat, and he's got good jits, but he ends up in bottom position too much with Hamzat. But like he is the dark horse. But it's just hard to pick against Hamzat against anybody, man. You're gonna put your last $40 on a 6-legger? Good luck, Carlos. You're an animal for that. Banam, banam, banam. Banam, banam, banam. You're an animal as fuck for that. Bum, 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 bum. It's fucking animal season, bro. Good luck, Carlos. I wish you well. If you're gonna stream UFC 5, you better strike, of course. Better have the China outfit at 3 a.m. It's funny. Gonna cook for sure this morning. Let's go. I'll be here. Let's get it. You parlayed Pereira, Rongzhu, Borjas, Waldo, Aljo, and Zhang plus 2,753 odds. Feel good about it? She. I mean, I agree with the picks. Good luck on the DGen play, man. Hey, let's go, Trace. We're going to bring our fucking best effort. Yeah, I'm picking Johnson and Borjas, KZ. We boxing stream is nuts, man. That's funny. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. We boxing J, brah. I'm playing on the fucking Wii like an animal. Let's bring the thunder. Bum, 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 bum. Parlays for tennis? Fuck, I don't know nothing about no tennis, dog. I don't know nothing about tennis, man. I wish you luck if you betting on tennis, though. You think chaos gives Stain a better fight in DDP? Nah. Yeah, if your parlay doesn't hit, it is entirely my fault, Casey. Agreed. You guys on fire hibachi last night? It was steak, shrimp with noodles, and fried rice. I hope you fucking loved it, Carlos. Age would be a savage in VR box. I just don't get enough space over here, man. I end up punching the fucking camera. Tennis is fixed. Stay away. I know nothing about tennis. I didn't know it was fixed. What's 3 legs I can add to the pay to rent parlay? $7, 5-leg banger. Aljo. Pereira. The over in the Sumudaerji fight. If you want to do that. I wish you luck, bro. I hope you can pay that fucking rent. I've been to Jacksonville once. Age, I love you, GOAT. Let's smash it tonight. Let's go, Vincenzo, my guy. Mamma mia, Vincenzo. Chaos means Covington. Colby Chaos Covington. Nah, I don't think Colby could do shit to Hamzat. Aljo, I'm praying you win. Just win, please, Aljo. I think you will. What's up, AJ? Don't forget about me when you're rich, but why I feel like a Johnny Walker ground and pound feeling. Hopefully he pays my rent. Shit, Wilbur. You going for the big dog Walker having a badass comeback. Good luck. VR boxing is exhausting, bro. VR boxing is legit, man. Tennis isn't fixed. Just know the dogs when they're obviously going to be the winner. See, I don't know nothing about tennis, but listen, if you're cashing, I'm happy for you. Colby gets sub faster than Bobby Knuckles. Yeah, I think so too. He get destroyed. Bo got to lock in. We need a hero. We need a hero, chat. Listen, Hamzat Chimaev is running through everyone. And it's like, who could be the guy? Who could be the savior? I know one. I know just one. There is one. There's always one. I know somebody. All right? I wish I could play the soundtrack. We need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. I need a hero. We need a hero. Who is the hero? Bum, 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 bum. The hero. Bo Nickel, we need a hero. We're holding on for a hero till the end of the night. He's got to be strong and he's got to be fast and it's got to be an all-American wrestler. We need a hero. No, I don't think so. I'm jamming. Let's go. This is epic. That's funny as fuck. You got decent returns from tennis? Hey, well, congrats on success betting on tennis, man. Bo too busy recovering from that knee? Yeah. He ain't Bo ain't the guy to dethrone Hamzat. Come on. It's Bo Nickel, bro. Holy shit. Speaking of need a hero, who remembers the end of the Saints Row 3? Isn't that song what they did in it? It's blurry for me. I think the MVP candidate fight could have went both ways. That MVP and was shitting bricks when it went to the judges. I thought he had it. He won the first two for sure. It'd be interesting to see Bo and Hamzat in straight up wrestling. MMA, Hamzat kills him. I don't even want to see them wrestling. Don't even give Bo any chance of bragging rights there. Fight him. I underestimate Colby. Colby gets crushed. Climb to the top of a giant statue, fight motherfuckers as the song is playing. Bro, Saints Row was a legendary series. Saints Row 2 was the bomb, bro. I feel like Saints Row 3 was pretty good, and then they just kind of gave up. It just became like a weird game. They were trying to be like the Grand Theft Auto alternate, man, and I think they did a pretty good job. But they fell off hard. I need a hero. We're holding on for a year. They're talking about Saints Row. Saints Row, bro. Yeah, I think Colby's done for. He got no chance with a Hamza. I thought Saints Row 2 was sick, bro. And I like Saints Row 3. What are the absolute locks for this card? I mean, my lock city parlay should be it. You like the poll question? Let's go, users. How many votes we got in this poll? 97 votes with 86% saying yes. That's pretty good. Shit. If like, 100 some people watch me game, that'd be cool. Saints Row 2 was a dope ass game. I like the shock paddles you could bring people back to life with. Yo, GTA 4, physics wise, the fighting and shit, I love. The striking in fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 was kind of mid. I hope Grand Theft Auto 6, they bring some elements of the old school game fighting back to make it feel more real and less like gimmicky. But yeah, I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. I'm definitely going to be balling up on that shit. I'll be gaming hard. I told Jersey Girl, when GTA 6 comes out, you better enjoy the story because I'm playing that shit a lot. Yeah, I know that Bass Rutten did the mechanics in GTA fucking 4. So it was so good. GTA 4 was less of the creative elements of the game, but still, the physics were insane. Yeah, I knew that Bass Rutten did it. Yeah, GTA 5 felt more gamey. GTA 4 felt more realistic. I'm hoping GTA 6 makes it more realistic. No, I don't really listen to Juice World at all. I do not, bro. I won't lie to you. Yeah, I remember Bass's fucking show in it. That was funny, man. I think GTA 6 is going to be special. I got my expectations pretty high. I'm looking forward to some actual gameplay as well. Chat, we're at 107 likes. Let's get 110 likes up in here. Let's get the like button moving and moving, bro. Moving and grooving. 51,913 subscribers, chat. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing a lot. Yeah, I know. It's not coming out for a year. I know. It's going to be a while before the game comes out. GTA 3 was incredible. Yeah, you're right. I'm keeping the people entertained, Riz Khalifa, and I'll be up at 3 a.m. keeping you guys entertained even more. If I can't shoot a double leg in GTA 6, they've wasted 10 years. Yeah, I hope there's some ground fighting. You're right. Nice little double leg to ground and pound. That'd be sick. Even if there's a submission, you can go for a fucking rear naked choke or something like that. Supposedly, there's an MMA element to the game where you can fight in a cage. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of hyped. You bought GTA 4 at Blockbuster, shit changes. That was great. Blockbuster's aura was insane. We're gonna get organized prize fights in GTA 6 for real money. It'll be sick, bro. I hope that the fighting's actually solid. Comes out a day after your birthday, if they don't delay it, which they definitely could. They definitely could delay it, bro. Hope not, but I wouldn't be shocked if they delayed it a little bit. We'll see. Donna. I don't want to be anything. Yo, Bully was way ahead of his time, KZ. I wish they would have made a Bully too. They fucking sold heavy. McGregor back in UFC or GTA 6. It'll probably be like a spin-off of McGregor in GTA 6 before he's in the UFC. Neurology KO. Let's go Edge Zone. What was my favorite game of all time? I feel like growing up, it was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, man. I would also say Undisputed, like UFC 3 Undisputed. Bully was up there. Those are kind of my top caliber calls. I really like GTA 4 also, but San Andreas hit different for me. I remember playing San Andreas at 7 years old, bro, and I was like, what is this masterpiece? It was like releasing so much dopamine in my brain. Lucky I didn't become like a sadistic serial killer. Just like I remember watching my cousin play and like stab somebody in it and she goes down. And I'm like, that's amazing. I was like, what the fuck? I also like Tony Hawk's Underground when I was a kid. You played San Andreas, love riding the motorcycles? Fuck yeah. Bro, I'm excited for GTA 6 because I think it could bring a special feel, man. I don't know. I just have expectations. Max Payne was a sick game. You know, I never played it. Yeah, I found that fun too, man. You can get jacked or fat and everything in between with San Andreas. And I like the customization of the fucking clothing. GTA 4 completely lacked that element. I thought that was weird. I'm like, why'd we go backwards? You couldn't even mod out cars. I'm like, why can't I fucking like, do some shit to these cars? Infamous was fun back in the day. I played it once or twice, but I never had it. Oh. They already had your physique in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's funny. SmackDown vs. Raw 2000 to 2009 was a legendary series. I used to like those games when I was a kid too. Used to hide San Andreas from your parents. Always hid it in my Madden case. I could only play it while they were gone. That's funny as fuck, Junior Troy. Holy shit. Force Unleashed. I played that, but I just couldn't last. I didn't have the attention span. Far Cry. My brother played it. Gears of War never played. Your 5 kids wouldn't touch GTA for like 10 more years minimum, right? But we were doing it. We were playing it young. But yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend a fucking little kid playing it. You thought Battlefield 4 was peak back then where you could level a skyscraper. Not like Grand Theft, or not Grand Theft Auto. Now Call of Duty brought the elements of Battlefield that separated it with like the vehicles and shit. A lot of games have parental controls and are limited. It's crazy how some kids had it way back. Better. But we could do whatever the fuck we wanted, man. We were in the prime era before all this parental control stuff kicked in. I never played the Incredibles game. Acosta, Loner, Mingyang, and Sterling Parlay. What are your thoughts? Good luck on Loner. It could happen live. Simpsons hit and run underrated as fuck. Yeah, BO2, bro. It was like uncensored shit talk, man. Now people would get banned from the PlayStation Network because of that. Holy shit. You know what other game I thought was pretty cool? And this is maybe dumb, but the Simpsons like taxi driver game, I used to fuck with that shit. And Star Wars Battlefront 2 was dope. There was some cool games, man. There were some cool games. Nurgozhay is live. He could pull through Hananov. Ain't a single COD you could blow up buildings and multiplayer in. Makes battlefields feel so much more immersive. And Rongzhu was sick, hopping out of the jet RPG in another jet, then jumping back in. Rongzhu. Is that part? I think it's part of Battlefield. I don't remember that. Yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption. You think, wait, Red Dead Redemption 1 was better than 2? You know, I never even played the first one. I just played 2. 2 was my first introduction to it. The Sims, bro. The Sims is fucking hilarious. You can waste so much time just running around in that fucking game, spamming a life. And I'm like, man, I can't play this game, bro. Skyrim or Oblivion. I was a Skyrim guy. I thought Skyrim was dope, man. I could probably replay it now and still enjoy it. Red Dead Redemption 2 fights better than Mortal Kombat fights. It's funny. One fighter on this card to get subs. Who you got? Shit, man. I don't know what the sub calls. Could be Sterling. Fallout New Vegas. I only played a little bit of it. Special game. I'd get into Fallout New Vegas. They're going to make another Elder Scrolls game. Obviously, it's modern. It's not going to be the throwback vibe of what once was. Is Sterling an ultra lock? I don't know an ultra lock, but I think he wins. Can you imagine if the devs and Undisputed and UFC 5 work together? We get a game with decent mechanics. I think we would. Hopefully, UFC 6, they level it up, but I don't know. Like the grappling is really what needs the overhaul. You think Fallout and Skyrim are cool ideas, but the game's clunky and gross to play? Really? You didn't like them? I feel like that's a pretty like hot take. You still hop on Red Dead? I'm thinking about re-downloading Red Dead for the PS4 and playing it again. Red Dead 3. I feel like Undisputed 3 was a goated UFC game. I can't imagine if Undisputed would have still had control. My God. What a different world we'd be living in. I think that Zhang can win. I think Sterling can win. I think the over and the heavyweight fight hits. Underdog like Borjas against Sumudaerji or even Waldo on the dog side or Johnson. The over in the Sumudaerji fight. You think about doing Red Dead on PS again? I'm feeling like I should, Akumace. We'll see. We'll see. Damn, so you're not a big fan, Kay. Damn. Yeah, THU going under was sad, man. Aljo TKO ground and pounder injury is a good play, 5-1. You'd watch me play Red Dead. That'd be so random, bro. I'm just playing Red Dead. I got to stick to fighting games on stream, if anything. You're going to feed your dog boiled eggs and some chicken? I hope your dog loves it. Chat, we're 5 likes away from 120 likes. I think 120 likes is a decent number. We got 185 live watchers. Let's get 120 likes. But I'll tell you guys, if we hit 140 likes, I will shadow box. I got to push the shadow box number up because we got a lot of live watchers, man, and a lot of people holding out on the like. If you're going to give it a like, 140 likes, you'll make it happen. If not, 120, 125, that's fabulous for the stream. Normally you drink during the prelims. We couldn't imagine cracking a cold one at 3 a.m. Nah, bro. Maybe drink a coffee or something. Your mom would hate you playing San Andreas when you were a kid. She broke it in front of you. Oh, my God. Your uncle got you another one. Why Sterling opponent look like he ready to fall? Because he is. Ortega's done for. You're going to do a 4-pick parlay on this for 1K? What is it, Tort the Great? Thank you for hitting the like. I want to see my boy go wild with the shadow box. Listen, it's possible. Speedbag in studio would go nuts, bro. You're getting hammered right now, so you can be hungover watching the fights and get stoned. Maybe that's the money strap bets and such. I don't know if Sterling inside this is a lock, but it's live. Any fighters I know with instructionals? I honestly don't know. I know they have some good grappling instructionals, but I don't know striking wise. MMA YouTuber UFC 5 tournament would go crazy for sure. I'm on my Ferguson shit with the speed bag, throwing spinning elbows and shit, headbutting the bag, taking it to a whole nother fucking level, bro. A whole different animal, bro. A whole different beast. Probably gonna stay up all night drinking until the fight starts. That's crazy. I think better option is sleep first, but you do what you feel is right. You do what feels good to you. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. Not really, Michael Pence. I mean, on picks though, we can argue on picks all day. Fight seemed to be canceled, but it's back on. They moved it up to lightweight. 3 a.m. Eastern time start for the fights. Yeah, guys. Early in the morning, you can watch some fights with your boy. I'll be live here bringing the thunder at 3 a.m. My plan is simple. Sleep at 9:30, go in bed at 9, fall asleep probably by 9:30, wake up at 2:30, get on stream, and drop a banger. That's it. And then do the recap show after too. That's my plan. Is it a savage plan? I'd say so. I think it's a badass plan. I'll be well rested, man. Last time we had a card at this time was a year ago, bro. Pretty much a year ago. Same thing, Shanghai. I think it might have been Macau last time, actually. Conor Kavanagh's UFC debut. Gianni the freak pick. I'm laying it down on the value side of the Nurgozhay in fight number 1. I like the plus money as he was a big favorite in his debut and he made weight here. There you go. Fucking got me spitting and shit. Austin Hubbard upset? Hey, he has some good picks on Contender Series, though. Respect to Gianni the Greek, all jokes aside. All jokes aside, bruh. Chat, we're at 128 likes. If we hit 140, I'm shadow boxing. We got 3 minutes to do it. Can we hit 12 more likes in 3 minutes? I'm gonna say yes, we can. Donna. Check your ETH. It's up, bro. I bought 500 yesterday. Thank God. Bana. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bana. Wow. 79% of the chat says yes to the dope gaming stream. Bet. What does a training camp with AJ cost? I don't know. I don't have a plan set up for anything like that. Holy shit. You need to hit so you can invest more in your Robinhood? Well, good luck on your fucking winnings. Bana. Hernanov, bro. How you feeling, dog? You feeling all right today? Are we waking up at 3 a.m.? What's the plan? Your brother killed the PFL. Great picks. Thanks, man. If you're not subscribed to Alex, bro, you guys are missing out. He's dropping his video here soon. Is it up yet? Not up yet, but we'll be up soon. Subscribe to Alex's channel, man. He's at 731 subscribers, almost 750. Thank you for the love on my picks. And the weigh-in recap show is already up on the channel. So that's pretty dope. Making waves up in here. You guys think that I should just fucking shadow box it up at 135 likes? Alex's channel is the link I just dropped. Alex Talks Fights. You can see it right there. I'll pin it at the top. We're at 132. If we get 3 likes in 30 seconds, I'll shadow box to close out. I did martial arts growing up, yes, sir, and jiu-jitsu in my early 20s. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, check out Mr. Alex, bro. And then the weigh-in show after it is going to be sick. Show some love, man. Show some support for your boy. I don't know who is going to be the 2025 fight of the year. Blue belt, actually, Wilbur. You had a really rough winter, but your show was one thing that helped me every day. You were there to rely on and help me get through the rough. Fuck yeah, rock for a gutter guy. I'm glad to help, my brother. It's all good vibes, man. We feed off each other. Listen, guys, the weigh-in recap show is up. All right. Weigh-in recap show is up now. I'll do a little seated shadow box to close out the show. I'll let some thunderous hands go while I'm sitting down. Bah. I'm going to be live at 3 in the morning. So about, what? 8.5 hours away, 9.5 hours, 9 hours, 29 minutes from now. Make sure you guys hit the like button here. Welcome to the show for the first time. Subscribe if you're new. Post notifications on. Set your alarms. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's game time, baby. So keep it locked in with me. If you haven't seen my weigh-in recap show yet, definitely check it out. It's a quality show and worth a watch. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right. Peace, guys. Good night, I guess. And then good early morning coming soon. Bye.